What's going on, guys? It's me, Jace, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Ohio State wide receiver Jaxon Smith-Njigba. We watched Notre Dame, Penn State, Rutgers, and Akron. So we watched all those games, and we're going to watch a compilation of those plays, of course. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell as well. Tell someone about the channel, as the channel is always growing here. So we're going to talk about a very crisp route runner. He can do damage from anywhere. He has great footwork. He sells his routes, which allows him to win a lot. Most of his work, or most of his success, happens out of the slot, but he can play every wide receiver position. He provides excellent football awareness as well. When he comes back to the quarterback, he runs right to the sticks for the first down marker, sits down, keeps the chains moving. He takes a small hitch route, takes it a long way. It's not going to be easy to tackle him in space. He's a very productive football player who can do a lot of things. Now, the downside to Jaxon Smith-Njigba's game is durability. Jaxon Smith-Njigba played 13 games. He had 95 catches for 1,600 yards and 9 touchdowns. Averaged almost 17 yards per reception last season, right? In 2021. And well, in 2022, he has 5 catches for 43 yards because he can't stay healthy. Now, I don't like to talk about people's durability when it comes to breaking down plays and players and things like that, but there is no film on him for 2022 because he's done nothing, right? Which is really disappointing because I wanted to see him build on this explosive season that he had last year, and he just hasn't because he hasn't been healthy. But nevertheless, we're gonna look at some plays here. And we're talking about a very good football player, though. As long as he's healthy, he's a very good football player. So let's talk about it. This first play here we're going to look at is actually going to be versus Penn State. So it's actually going to be a hitch route. So Jaxon Smith-Njigba is going to be up top here. We're going to run the play here. And he's going to, of course, fire off the ball. He's going to put that foot in the dirt. He's going to turn around, get his head back. And he's going to sit down in the zone. And he's going to make himself available for the quarterback. So the quarterback's going to throw him the ball. Now, he catches the ball at the 30 where the sticks are, right? He could run this route on a comeback, but he sits there right at the 30, so this ball is caught for a first down. He is a legitimate weapon when it comes to moving the chains. That running, sitting down in a zone, 12, 13 yards, first down, that's his game. That's his game. And because of his awareness, his football awareness in particular, you'll never see him run a route. It may be 3rd and 8, and he might have an over route. Well, he's going to run that over route 9 yards instead of 8 or instead of 7 because he understands that I got to get this extra yard to get the first down to keep the chains moving. Makes no sense to run an 8-yard route 8 yards. If I need 8 yards, I'm going to run 9. I'm going to run 10 yards so I can get the first down. It's football awareness, and it sounds like it's common, but it ain't that common when you watch a lot of players, even in the NFL. So very good play here to sit down in the zone to get that first down. This play here is going to actually be a deep over. So I'm going to run this play here. Then we're going to actually watch it from the end zone angle. He's going to catch this ball in this deep over, and he's going to get a first down, get his team into the red zone. Very good play. So Jaxon Smith-Njigba was going to come in from this side here. So I'm going to run the play, and we're going to just watch how he gets away from this particular defender. So the defender tries to get hands on him. Jaxon Smith-Njigba gets those hands off. Get off me. The defender's holding. This is a hold, right? They don't call it, though. The defender's holding. He's going to break on that route, and he's going to cause the defender to lose his grip, right? Defender loses his grip. He's going to break on that route. Now that defender's in a position to where his arm is still trying to grab at the back of Jaxon Smith-Njigba's jersey, but he has no leverage. When you're in this position and your face is facing this way and your receiver is running a deep over, you don't win. This is an L. So he tries to get leverage back, tries to make up that ground, but he just can't. And this defender here is not playing deep enough in this zone. So Jaxon Smith-Njigba was going to catch that ball with his hands because he's a hands catcher. He's going to immediately get north-south, try to get upfield. That's his game. That taking those deep overs, so 7, 8, 9, 10 yards, and taking them long, going long, getting up the field. That's his game. And you can see why he was so explosive as a sophomore at Ohio State. And that's why I'm so upset that we can't see him in his junior season, because this right here, this is just a sophomore who, coming into his sophomore season, he had only 10 catches. So this is the guy that really didn't get the opportunity to play as a freshman. And this is what he's doing in his first season as a full-time starter. So imagine what he could be doing if he was healthy now. But he's going to run this play. Of course, he's going to push out of bounds. And he's going to have the first down for his team. So the next play we're going to look at here is actually going to be a pretty sweet wheel route that he's going to run here against Rutgers. So again, here's Jaxon Smith-Njigba, and he's going to run this wheel route. This particular defender here is going to have to take him up the field. But that defender, he doesn't have the leverage. Like, if this is a hitch, then yes. But the fact that this route ends up becoming a wheel route becomes problematic for this defender in this particular position, right? So what he's going to do is that defender's going to try to get hands on him. And much like on the previous play, he's going to get those hands off me. Get off me. Look at his hand. Don't touch me. Get off me. He's going to get that defender's hands down. He's going to run. And again, he's going to have an elite ability to track that ball down the field, extend those hands, catch that ball with his hands, and he's going to run up the field and he's going to gain more yards. He does such a good job of avoiding contact. Defenders are physical. They are. And now in the NFL, it's illegal contact probably, but defenders love to get hands on you. And as a receiver, you try to avoid that. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, he doesn't try to avoid it. He's going to smack your hands down. Get off me. Don't touch me. And he's going to take that hand. He's going to get it back out in front of him. He's going to extend that hand. He's going to catch a ball over his shoulder for 20, 30, 40 yards. That's his game. He's so physical. Don't touch me. That's his game. Don't touch me. So this next play here, we're actually going to watch this one here is actually going to be a deep over. Now, this is probably my favorite play that I watched of Jaxon Smith-Njigba, because this play takes a lot of balls, right? So again, he's up here in the slot. Got two receivers at the top, one receiver at the bottom. They're gonna snap the ball, and Smith-Njigba was gonna run this deep over again, right? He's gonna run it, and he's gonna really be bracketed. He's gonna have a safety over the top. He's gonna have a linebacker cheating across, and he's gonna have that defender playing underneath, right? So one, this is a very good throw. But that defender there, he gets nosy, and he's like, oh, well, the ball has to be coming out, so I'm going to try to play under. Maybe I can get an interception, because he knows that linebacker is playing deeper into that zone. And then again, the safety's over the top. So Jaxon Smith-Njigba, he's going to catch this ball right there between the defenders. It's a hell of a throw. But he managed to get enough space to catch this ball safely and not get blown up. So he's going to get hit. He's going to fall down. He's going to have the first down for his team, right? But this is what you need in a receiver. Some receivers are legitimately scared to go across the middle. Not this guy. This guy went across the middle in triple coverage, caught the ball, took the hit, and got back up and ran the next play. That's probably my favorite play I watched of his, because you have to be a different type of fearless to catch a ball in triple coverage knowing you're about to get hit. And he got hit, and he held onto the ball. And on this particular play here, as we talked about with his hands, there's one more thing I want to talk about before we get to the last play we're going to watch. Look how he catches the football. He catches the ball with his body, right? Because he knows that if I catch this ball with my hands, that all the safety has to do is hit my hands. That ball's going to fly out. I'm going to catch it with my body. I'm going to brace for that hit, and I'm going to hold on to the football. That's football awareness, to know when you can do a hands catch and when you need to do a body catch. And this was the exact time to do a body catch. It's a very good play by Jaxon Smith-Njigba. So we're gonna go to the last play here. This play here is a play that it can be a positive and a negative, right? Because a lot of teams will run a hitch route when you do play off coverage, right? Because they feel, hey, run 2 yards, catch the ball, make that defender miss, get upfield, right? But sometimes you do get tackled. But on this particular play, in this particular receiver, you have to pack a lunch to tackle this dude on a hitch route, because he's so athletic and you never know which way he's going to go. He can catch that ball. He might go left to get back upfield. He might go right. But you have to guess, because he doesn't do the same thing twice. Like he doesn't repeat anything, right? So he's gonna run this hitch route here. One, look at his release here. He's trying to do almost like a kind of like a crossover. I think it was Andrew Hawkins talked about how Mike McDaniel had them doing like crossover releases when they were in Cleveland, which is a real thing. So he literally crosses this defender up, gets the leverage. Again, don't touch me. Get your hands off me. Gets his hands out of the way. He's going to run this route. He's going to sit hard. He's going to sit right there. Now, this defender here, he takes one moment of hesitation, and he doesn't go to make this tackle. He hesitates right there, and he misses the tackle. Now you have this safety one-on-one with an athletic receiver. Instead of taking it up here, taking it this way to the left, because he understands that, hey, this is a defender. I don't want to take it this way. I can get hawked down. He puts that foot in the dirt, and he's going to go this way because there's nothing here. This is football awareness. So he's going to take that. He's going to get upfield. He's going to run. He's going to end up getting tackled because, you know, he's not Jordan Addison when it comes to breakaway speed. But I say all that to say, you have to respect his ability here and his football awareness because he catches the ball, and he knows as soon as he gets his head around, the first thing he sees, I got open field. But as he gets slowed down off of this missed tackle, he realizes, oh no, there's still a defender there. Oh, and there's someone in front of me. So look at this. Look at this angle he's at. He's on 1 foot. Keeps his contact balance. Get off me. Immediately gets upfield. He's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to get caught from behind. But that's his game. He's such a shifty receiver. And he is fearless when it comes to going across the middle. He can run every single route in the route tree, much like every Ohio State receiver that's come out the last few years. He's a hell of a player. And the only thing that's hindering him is his ability to stay healthy. That is it. When it comes to his film and his game, this is a top receiver in the draft. This dude's a baller. He is a baller. Hope you guys enjoyed this session with Jaxon Smith-Njigba. I really enjoyed it. Very fun and exciting player to watch. I'm excited to see what he does during the draft process as well. And hopefully he can remain healthy as he goes into his NFL career, hopefully next year. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell as well. I do appreciate it. Tell someone about the channel, as the channel is always growing. I do appreciate that. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, as always, y'all take care.